Whoa, whoa. Well, everybody, how we all getting on? It's T-minus 1 day or even a few hours to Balmoral 24. Every year we look forward to this show massively. I suppose it's the first big sort of agricultural event that kick-starts the year for us, and every year we look forward to getting some equipment on to showcase with the screen up and running where people can sit back and have a bit of fun and watch. And this year we've got our brand new bespoke built to us shop trailer, which we're buzzing about. Dave and Aaron's flat out in here getting all the information boards up. Like to get the information boards up so people can read a little bit of information about what it is we've on the stand. Like this is our little Deutz, but it's not any little Deutz, it's Duncan's Deutz. And it's my wee man's tractor, and he asked me would I put it on the stand. We have James McKeown from Carnview Farms, the beaver tail cattle trailer that he made that comes down with the beaver. We know there's very much a livestock orientated show, and we know there's a lot of farmers here, and this isn't really for sale or anything like that. The patent is there, and I know James would love to probably somebody come on, but it was a cane low loader that he had bought, and then so we went down and seen it and did a bit of a video on it, and 7060 brought it down, and 7060 is always a firm favourite here. KDM hire is in the stand next door getting ready, and we have our 7R 350, and it's on a demo 8400 jumbo. So the 8400 auto cut is basically the baby within the new jumbo range. There's 65 knives in this, which is more knives than the 7000 series jumbo, and she'll chop it down to 25mm. So it has come in. Pottinger themselves are going to do some demo work with this, probably use the 350 for that. That's kind of a bit of an arrangement made, hopefully with us and Pottinger, so we'll get a few loads through it first, so that's the plan. So it's a demo wagon, and there is a drive. I see a lot of dairy farmers here locally, we've ones on TikTok and social media, starting to go back. Conventionally we always talked about longer grass, the width of the snout. There's a lot more talk about shorter chop length. So Pottinger, being a wagon manufacturer, Pottinger have come back with their answer, and that is their answer. So she's 40 cubic meters, and she's auto cut system, automatic sharpening, and all the knives in there, and she comes out at the front, extra load space on 800, so absolutely mint. We dropped the 350 down to 710s, 710, 75 42s, took wheel weights off, and took the 900s off, and that was just to try and leave this tractor a little bit more manoeuvrable for doing this particular job. Because the last time Pottinger, when they brought us the 7400 and we did a demo or two, and the same idea, they borrowed the 7310R. The 900s just left her a little bit awkward, so they did that kind of thing. And here is Minty. Minty. We ain't got no Kramer here, but we have got Minty. And that is the plan. So if you're about, please call in and see us. As you can see, welcome to our stand sign. We'd love to see you here. Make sure and take a look around our new shop trailer, see what we've tried to do, and all the local guys with Denison's here, Komatsu, Kramer, as you've seen, Minty was here, KDM. We have Red Rock, New Holland, Burks. We have there's basically everything here. Forgy, McMullins is here with Bailey, Slurry, Cat, Hard, Fulton is here, and he's got his range of spread point and all the other bits and pieces. We'll try and get a wee look round, but other than that, all is good. So here we are, everybody. New shop trailer, delighted to have it at Balmoral for the first time. and just going to go on a wee very quick skippy tour of what's kind of about, obviously, our stand. By the time you make it down to us, we're right down at the very bottom corner. You'll pretty much have swept through it all anyway, so it's pretty cool. Denison's as usual, JCB, great array of stuff here. K2 has just arrived. And interestingly, Red Rock have just announced that they've bought K2, so the K2 brand is now going to be operated or handled, or whatever way you want to word that, taken over by Red Rock. Laying out a bit of MD. You boys weren't as busy the last time I seen you. You were bluffing about the NEC. Fleming. Oh, got the big digger and all in this time, boys. That's good. Good to see. I think this here's a great job.
Yeah.
I think that's a great job. The way these boys are going with their silage so early and shorter chop lengths, get the weight packer in. It's been a long few months of terrible weather. It's been, quite depressing, and farmers in general, the agricultural community, in my belief, is a very resilient community, and the fact that the sun's shining a little bit here is fantastic. Toes hedge cutters, McCord machinery's here. Then we have for Williams. There's McGowan's with a big mobile chipper. They actually supplied the bark for the stand this year. Just they were flat out and delivering bark in, and just stopped the fella. Says here, throws a lock. That's some yoke there. Oh, get my back scratched here. She's turned out warm there now. It's lovely, hey. Oh, just come up there and just put one in the middle of the stand. I could stand there all day and just get the back scratched and chat to everybody. How's it going? All good? Ready to rock and roll? Good man. Good man. Take care. That's a job. Oh, Husqvarna and big LED screen. Cow care systems. So this yoke you're teaching me to drive. She's mint, as they say. I can't believe the travel height you're getting there at the front, like.
500 horse or something.
And here, she'd need it all.
Oh, without a doubt.
She would need it all. We'll see you later. Sort of sneaking around the wrong way over here. All around to see Caterpillar earlier on. We get chatting to the boys that's doing a 500-mile cycle. So one of the things, as soon as you come in through the main gate, you've got Finning Cat, Ulster Aviation Society, some job, and they say Cat is the daddy of them all. 1.85% flat rate, must be a bit of decent finance, but imagine dozing a bit of grass with that thing. Huh? I don't think you would need a buck rake. I'll see it. You're looking like a fancy boys running around with t-shirts on you. What's this all about? That looks like a Semicor logo.
Yeah, Semicor logo.
This is a Semicor machine.
Right.
I'm going to give you this here. I'm going to put this little mic onto you because I want, because you boys are doing something special. Am I allowed to touch you?
Oh, aye.
Oh.
Saddle.
So Semicor has become a big presence around Northern Ireland again. You see a lot of their trucks, but you boys is running around. I see, look, we're sporting air ambulance. So what is this all about? What? 6 counties, 6 days, charity cycle, 25th to 30th of August.
Over 500 miles.
Talk to me now, because I put the mic in you. What are you doing?
We're doing a charity cycle on 25th of August. On behalf of Air Ambulance, we're trying to raise healthy funds for that.
Did I hear 500 miles?
500 mile over 6 days from...
Hey, boys. Right. I think these boys are smoking the concrete. So that's the challenge.
Challenge, 500 mile for 3 non-cyclists. And John here would have done a wee bit of cycling, but had an injury a few years ago. So we'll come up with this brainwave that we could try and do something.
Well, hey, you're on about the air ambulance, and I think everybody understands the importance of the air ambulance. And for those who's looking in at the video from a little bit further afield, if you follow my finger and you were to throw a stone really far, not that far, literally a couple of 100 yards that way, that's where the air ambulance is based.
Yeah.
Literally based here at this site. And during set-up days, so I was here 2 days last week setting up the Grassman stand, I counted 5 times during the 2 days when the bird went up into the sky. Now I know it was Northwest week and maybe it was a busy week or whatever, but like, costs a lot of money. You guys know a little bit more about this than me, but it costs a lot of money to keep the chopper in the air.
Yeah.
And we all know how valuable that is. We all know some, at this stage, so I know it's only been in service a few years, but I think absolutely everybody knows someone from somewhere who's needed them, and they save lives.
Yeah.
We love supporting them, do a lot of training days with them. We've had some fantastic scenarios we've set up over the years, because, you know, that's the way I can help, because I'm not really built for the cycling. I could ride a motorbike beside you and encourage you.
Give you a few tunes for that.
So how do you train for? So how do you learn to cycle 500 miles?
Well, we're sort of just out there at the moment. We've had a lot of guidance from a lot of cyclers sort of helping us. We're sort of just building ourselves up gradually every week. And we're sort of out.
How? Because how do you build, like, there has to be an element of we go so far and then it's just down to it. We either do it or we don't, because you can't go away for 4 days to practice, can you?
No, because
You have to work and pay bills.
Work and pay bills. So we're doing it on our off days and time off, as saying we're just getting the gear and going out. But it is, we'll go out and train. You're out for 6 hours, 7 hours. Whenever we're out, we're sort of up. We're sort of up to that sort of 70 mile a day now, 70, 80 mile a day. John, he would go a wee bit further than the rest of us at times, but no, it is the training.
There's always one.
We actually call John the mountain goat.
John is called.
Does anybody know what 988 means? That's what I'm trying to get to. Do any of you know what that means? Is that like an 80? What does that mean?
Most ones stand behind you. He'd maybe shed a bit more light on that.
That's Paul the boss man.
He's the plant fanatic.
What's this then?
So 988 is your model. That's K series and she's XE.
What does XE mean? Extraordinary. That's how I would.
This is one of the first machines from Cat into the Ireland of Ireland.
And you just had to have it.
Yeah.
Class.
She's 53 ton weight. Lifts 12 to 14 tons at a time. She's a hybrid machine.
Huh?
She's hybrid, so she's diesel engine, and then she's electric drives for transmission. So it's one of the first ones into the Ireland of Ireland. Big machine.
Hybrid. Do you know your wee boy Liam there that scoots about and does a wee bit of like health or training and stuff like that there, Liam Teague? I've got my shovel license. I'm just putting that out there. I am legal. May not be fit for anything, but I do have it on paper.
Once we have her up, you'll have to come up and see the plant that we have and see the quarry and see what we're about.
So when's it kick off? Back to you.
We kick off on Sunday the 25th of August and we finish on the Friday, hopefully
500 miles later.
500 miles later.
Where's the last leg?
Well, the last leg is from Ballycastle to Cookstown.
Well, hi boys. Genuinely, I hope the journey goes phenomenal. If things work out and we can get down before you leave, or even down to the core, I'd love to get down and run, because you've no idea how many times I've driven below that bridge of a tunnel of a thing, wondering just what happens.
Yeah.
And you know, I think, and it'll be lovely, and you know, we'll drop a link in closer to the time. We'll try and give it a bit of a blast for you. I think the Air Ambulance is an absolutely fantastic charity, and the people in it are great, and we love working with them. And if you're coming to Balmoral Show, second you're in through the main gate, first thing you're going to see is this hybrid. I don't think cat and hybrid really work together, right? But so do you need dozers as well? Or maybe you don't need dozers in the quarry?
No, one small dozer, D4.
It is relatively small in terms of dozers, like.
It is.
But it's inside a store.
Whenever you look at this thing, well, boys, super job. I'll keep her letting get a look round the rest of the show here, and phenomenal. The new designed hog low loader. Not going to lie, I've seen this before. I'm working on it. I have one coming. We sold ours last year, and we were kind of waiting on this new design. A few clever wee bits and pieces just been thought about, you know, for that'll slip in below your outrigger. Went for the pull-out outriggers this time. I think this Scania Grey is their main colour now of choice. We're aiming for full air suspension on ours. That's the plan. So Fergie's is here, that's their stand. Fulton's over there, Spearhead, Schaefer, McCreet. There's the boss. Talking nonsense. Where do you see this 250? They've basically got this new 250 now. She's going to need her tyres shined up, but look at that tractor. Something very interesting now on the Red Rock stand this year. There's this. Bit more information than that coming forward. Do it all right now, you're on candy camera. Please do that. Don't show this to the dole office. That's Mr. Reid, who does an awful lot of the transport, the lorries, for all these main companies. We see him in our yard quite often through Pottinger and likes of Red Rock and whatever, and he'll bring his telehandler and he'll help the guys get positioned up and set up shows and all, and that's quite invaluable when it comes to getting a show set up and he's local and he get stuff moved about. New Holland's here through Burke's, Cornscreed, and we can see call it the swinging 60s model. Oh dear. It got a lot of varied comments on social media, but you know what? 60 years of making tractors in Basildon, that's some achievement. Use all the cleaning done, boys.
Oh, just about.
What about a swinging 60s? New Holland.
It's different now.
That's code for I'm not sure. I actually don't mind. I guess, like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's the 60s. It was the swinging 60s. 60 years old. I can live with it. Don't think I'd buy it, but I can live with it. Here, that's the bluffing corner. How you getting on, eh? I thought them old Masseys just naturally shone. You didn't have to do any work to make them shine. Make them shine any more. Like. I tell you what, if that old sun stays out much longer, I'll be the colour of it. Lovely to see it though, isn't it? Looking well, boys. Great spot. You're hiding the 8S in the corner. This is something that was seen talked about in social media last night. So Slurryquip has pretty much made this new front compressor. I'll find out a little bit of information about this now. Maybe a wee bit one-sided here, but looks good.
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes.
So what's basically the concept is, it's just your compressor, but what have you done to make it really good?
It's a stronger compressor, it's lighter, and it's in closer to the tractor. So it's also got headlights and indicators in the front.
I like that now. You've got that wee bit, so you know, she has got the strength.
Yes. And you can roll your hose and all up on.
I'll see that there.
A lot of thought went into it. We've been working with compressors this last 5-6 years, and just making them better, and this is the first one we really want to go.
But it's a real compliment to the rest of the Slurryquip range, in fairness,
Yes.
because you've got everything else.
We've got everything, and it's just finishing off the range, yeah.
What are we doing here?
We're seeing if Grassman showcase this for us.
Oh!
Actually, come here. It's the wheel handler is the big thing.
So this is not just your standard wheel catcher.
No.
She has a powered shield turner.
Shield turner. So this is your rotation here. Where's the? Look at this one.
I understand, yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
She'll turn it on the spot. So
Yeah.
she's just turn that one there. See, this will line your studs up when you have it in,
Mint.
so you don't have to try and.
But that is important. You don't want to be using tire levers. You don't want to be using tire levers, right? Now, don't laugh at me for. Well, you can laugh at me for saying this. You don't want to scrape.
Correct.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I'm very like that's the, you see when I see somebody getting that and you've some of that bigger stuff, and you're just up onto the hub, and
And
They're-
but you also have to call somebody else over in the garage to do it.
aye, but
That's
you
the
know,
thing, and you're
you're some boy there and he's invested 100, 150, 200 grand in a big new tractor, whatever he has. The last thing he wants is to see a Highland changing a tyre. No, but you're laughing at me. I personally would buy it nearly more for that reason of not scraping and having everything so much nicer as opposed to.
well the safety aspect as well, but it's
Very good, hey.
the rollers are doing the lifting, so it's the same movement. That's to lift it
Yeah.
as to lower it. And then as soon as you move it away from the hub, you hook that on, and it can go nowhere.
Like that's a 900 there. That's a beefy tyre, like.
These are the biggest agri wheels in the world, so that's AC. The AC hydraulic are in Denmark.
Sure, my wife, you're not feeling me. My wife seems to be doing this. I like spend the rest of my life doing this at home.
What's your wife called?
How's it going? Good to see you. How are you doing?
You see this man here? To be honest, if you've seen the job he was doing, keep doing it yourself, love. Kingspan down beside us. I didn't realise Kingspan had such a varied range of stuff. Oh, we can do a lot of shooting here. Like all their fuel pumps, fuel cells. I thought they just did insulation. Shows how stupid I am. And then look, when you arrive onto our stand, and it's the message everybody coming, we want them to see in the way in. It's been a tough time, we've agreed that, we've said that earlier, but everyone needs agriculture. How are we? Clip X is over here, and then KDM, and then us. I'm done walking now. I have a lot of stuff. Oh. White diamond. I remember her at Johnny Blakely's getting tidied up before she came in. Lovely truck. And us. And that's the sentiment here with the wagon, is everybody needs agriculture. And agriculture is one of those industries where it's full of innovative farmers. That's the idea behind the cattle trailer. James has innovated this. Seems so simple, but no one really had done it before, and he did it. The lovely old 7060 to look at, the wee man's duds. And you know, yes, this is a big tractor, big wagon, but she's ready to be lit up on the screen for everyone to sit and watch and have a bit of fun. And the shop looks magnificent. So proud of the team, so proud of the new shop, and so happy to see blue skies. So call in, see us. Looking forward to seeing everybody, and hopefully signing those old spar hats. We'll need to stock up on the old Sharpies for the spar hats. Dave, you're smiling. Have you already done that, Dave? I wear out so many of them, I love it, but so I have to admit the new trailer looks lovely. So proud of it. And I think at the very front door, Damien Moran was putting it together to sign right, and he couldn't have put a more apt thing in the front door. Hashtag Team Grassmen. Such great spirit about the team here. I think the stand looks beautiful. Everybody doing their thing, getting pictures and videos and whatever. Time to relax. Mint. And remember, everybody, it's okay to not be okay.